What is up, everybody? It is Water Buffalo Man here, and we're back for more Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. And we're going to be covering what is going to be coming really soon in the Dragon Ball Z 7th anniversary. We have part 1 coming within the next 4 or 5 days here shortly, so we're just going to do a broad overview of what's coming, and I'll go in detail into a little bit of the events that'll be happening, and what you guys can expect to see coming forward. We'll have our login bonus, which generally happens with every single celebration we have. You can recruit the Tech Goku and Vegeta. Upon the first login, you'll get 30 Dragon Stones, 777 special summon tickets, and a God Stone, which I'm not going to use the God Stone at all, probably, other than for a Supreme Kai, because I really don't have a need for it anymore. I've got all those units almost 100%, if not beyond that. You get our oversized missions, which are just going to be the normal missions you'll get. We'll have the Great Harvest team missions, which right here is a handful of 2, 3, 4 more stones and a bunch of aged meat we can use, which you'll probably be able to complete these pretty quickly because it'll only take about 50 missions completed to do, or 50 events completed to do. And this will be starting on, I want to say, the 6th or the 7th, probably the 6th, and then the following day, so the 7th of July, we'll be getting the banners. We'll have the 2 new Dokkan events, the 77 special ticket summon that I covered the other day, the 7th anniversary ticket summon, which I also covered the other day, the coin exchange like usual, the select Dokkan festival, which is the Godstone 16. I have no need for these units. Here's the premium one, which is the purple Dragon Stone, which I probably will not be buying. The normal stone sales, the subscription, which I might be getting, the SNS stones, the ritual summon, and now we have the 4 new story events, which I'm going to break down a little bit. We'll only be getting a few of these missions available off the start and a few of these stages. So we'll jump right into the Goku and the Chi-Chi event. This new story event will be coming probably the day of the launch, which will be the 6th. And I think you only get 2 missions per up until the final part of the anniversary, because you get the first 2 to grind them to SA10 and the second dupe. Then you get this one to awaken them, and then I think this one's finally for the Easy A one for the final part will be these 2 here, but I'm not totally sure. But this will be an event you're getting. This Chi-Chi is actually pretty decent, especially when awoken and Easy Aid. Not bad of a unit. It fits on Goku's family, and Peppy Gal's in this form, but once she becomes awoken, she does not fit on Peppy Gal's if I don't. You have to just join forces, Goku's family, and bond of parent and child. So it's an okay unit. I won't be running it. Then we have the Vegeta and Bulma card, which is actually really good. You have access to get this again, which we have on Global anyway, so that's not a big deal. Same thing as the Chi-Chi and Goku one. It'll be broken into probably 3 separate parts that you'll get at each event. So you'll probably get about 2 to 3 stones from each one for the first anniversary, and then this Goku and Chi-Chi, the Vegeta and Bulma card is actually pretty decent. But again, only fit on bond of parent, child, and Vegeta's family. So it's not going to be a really strong Peppy Gals or anything like that unit. Then we have the big key LR for the celebration, which will be the Goten, Trunks, and Gohan from the Majin Buu saga. You'll only be able to get, I think, up to the 3rd stage to get the Gohan awoken to the 2nd tier right here. It'll slowly awaken as we progress. And then on the final stage, you'll have this LR here, which is actually pretty good. It's a Hybrid Saiyans, Key 3 120, and Join Forces, which is 2 really nice categories to have, especially for new and free-to-play players. Really solid unit. Can fit on Hybrid Saiyans, Majin Buu Saga, Bond of Parent and Child, and Join Forces. So right there's 2 pretty good categories you can easily fit it into, if not 3 now with the new Vegeta and Trunks. We have the Skill Orb mission, event from the Goku and Vegeta, which you'll be able to do all day, every day since the beginning. You can do it once a day, as you can see right here. You'll be able to do either the Goku path or the Vegeta path and get a orb. The blue pad and the question mark pad thing location have gold orbs in them and normal orbs throughout. So you can get these orbs while playing, and you can also clear it 10, 15, and 20 times, and you get special infinite orbs. So, pretty good. Really good way to get 2 sets of orbs for a Goku and a Vegeta card. Then we've got the red zone, which I know we're only going to get, I think, 1 to 2 of these per part. if I remember right. I think we'll get these two, and then these two in part 2, these two in part 3, and Broly as the EX part, if I remember right. This mission is ridiculously hard. It'll be hard for a lot of players, even the really experienced ones that have a lot of units. You won't be able to excel in it and use it fully. It'll just be a little bit of a challenge for especially newer players and returning players that haven't played much recently. You have the Red Zone movie bosses. I almost said movie heroes, movie edition, and then you also have the Red Zone GT edition. The GT edition, they will both be released simultaneously, like I said. There are specific missions you need to run. Clear stage 1, you get 5 stones and 7 tickets, so on and so forth. But like I said, you'll be able to do, I think, the first 2. These 2 are not hard, from what I understand. I beat these both on JP with no issues at all. Same thing with these 2. But right there is 10 stones and 14 tickets you can summon on the Red Zone banners. They're not too terrible. Then we also have coming level 14 of the Boss Rush, which is also another free 35 stones. All of this stuff should be available day 1 when the anniversary starts. And you shouldn't have to wait too long for them. And right here's 35 stones right off the start. Same thing, Legendary Goku event. I don't think we're going to get all of these at once, because I think we're all the way up to Corroded Body and Mind. I think we're going to get like 2 at a time, or 2 or 3 at a time, or maybe we'll get them all. I really don't remember. But we're going to get a couple of new missions for these, which will be 5 stones at a time as well, plus a bunch of summoning tickets. And the Fighting Legend Vegeta event will get extended too, with more missions. But that's pretty much all that we're getting in Part 1, barring the banners, because the banners are the big selling point for this. Because Part 2, as you can see, we get new stages for them, and that's when we get our first EZA. So, first 2 EZAs actually, and we'll get some more stages added in both of these new missions as well. So it slowly adds the new missions throughout. They drip feed it for us all the way up until the EX part. So you'll be constantly getting stuff to do. Again, here's more Extreme Z areas as we go on. I'll break these down a little more when we get closer to the actual Part 2 and Part 3 of the celebration. And then I'll go over the banner for Part 2 as well a little more, which is the LR Goku, Kaioken, and Saiyan Saga Armor Vegeta. But that's about that for Part 1. There's not really a whole lot. If anything changes, I will keep you guys updated. But thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time.